Hey guys, Grant here from dropshipdownunder.com.au. Today I'm going to go over 2 separate ways that you can edit your store. Let's dive in. Alright, so there are 2 separate ways that you can edit everything on your Shopify store. And firstly, and most people will know this, and this is basically just under the general settings. So you'll go into themes, customize, and then there'll be either general settings or you'll have sections, depending on what kind of theme you're using. If you're using the theme that we recommend, which is the booster theme, you'll go into themes, customize. There won't be any sections. It'll all be under the general settings. So under there is where you can edit the vast majority of the stuff that's on your store. Basically, it'll be like the menu options, the navigation, logos, colors, home slider images, the footer, the social icons. All of that is edited mostly within that section there. So for the people that are just starting out, you've probably explored that, and you'll have a very good idea of where things are. However, not everything is able to be edited from that particular section, so you do need to know where to find the rest. So in that section, when you've got that open, where the sections and the general settings are, there'll also be an option to open languages and code, depending on how your theme's set up. It's usually in languages. So once you go in there, you can edit how things are actually said. So you'll go in the back end there, and it'll have all the sort of the cart settings, things like that, where you want to actually name things. So you can go in there. There'll be a whole heap of sections in there where you can change the way things are worded. So if you can find something on your website and you think, oh, how do I change the setting for that? And you can't find it within the normal general settings and under the sections, or the general settings there, that's where it's going to be. Failing that, if it's not in either of those, the sections, the general settings, or in the languages, it might actually be something that you have to edit through the code section. And if you don't have any coding experience, I would steer clear of that. I would basically ask somebody to do it. You can get those gigs pretty cheap on Fiverr or Freelancer or Upwork, anything like that. Simply say, I want to change this on my website. I think it requires some coding, and they can go in there and change that for you. Don't touch any of the code if you don't know what you're doing, because you could mess up the entire thing. I very, very rarely go in and touch the code. I have once before and managed to get away with it. It still didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it, but I did manage to change that one thing that I wanted changed. However, with the time that it took, it's probably not worth doing it yourself. So like I said, source out a freelancer to do that sort of thing for you. If you do have any questions about this particular topic and where you can edit stuff, I'm more than happy to answer some questions. So, if you're getting any value out of the video, give us a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't joined, haven't subscribed, and you're new, please subscribe. We've got a Dropship Downunder course. It's specific to the Aussie market. So if you do want to learn dropshipping here in Australia, head over to dropshipdownunder.com.au and join our conversation there, and join the course, and we'll show you how to do it step by step. All right, guys, thanks for that, and I'll see you next video.